We will decide who comes to this country and the circumstances in which they come.
You have been brought to this place here because you have sought to illegally enter Australia by boat. The new Australian government will not be putting up with those sorts of arrivals. You have been brought here to have your claim assessed if you have one, and that will be done by the host government. That government will make the decision about whether you have a valid or invalid claim. If you have a valid claim, you will not be resettled in Australia. You will never live in Australia.
I don't want in Australia people who would throw their own children into the sea.
You are found not to be a refugee. You will remain in this camp until you decide to go home. You should know that the government's will not change on this issue. You will remain here until you go home or you are resettled somewhere else other than Australia. If you choose not to go home, then you will spend a very, very long time here.
The vast majority of these people are not fair income refugees.
You should tell anyone else you know who seeks to follow you that they should not do it, or they'll find themselves in a similar circumstance or much, much worse.
They've got to come in the front door, not the back door.
There are new rules in place under this new government. So I urge you to think carefully about your next decision and to make a decision to get on with the rest of your life and to not remain here and take the option to go back to the country from which you've originally come.
We will decide who comes to this country and the circumstances in which they come.
You will never live in Australia.